Hello everyone. Hope you all been having a good day. And once again, welcome again to a end of the week. It's Friday today, so good job with finishing another week. It's gonna be the weekend, so let's all relax, enjoy our free time, and if you have plans, hope you have fun with whatever plans they are. I don't believe I have any at the moment, so we're gonna be chilling, but you know, it's for each of us to do on our own time for obvious reasons. But obviously, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys have been having a good day. And although when I was opening this game, I did see that there was this new section change episode, which is a stark reminder of like, yeah, you didn't finish Persona by the time episode I guess came out. So, oh well. I mean, because if ever, me playing Persona 3 Reload, not necessarily on stream, just playing this game in general, was primarily because I was expecting the Fest episode, which I guess is episode I guess, to be also remastered. Because yeah, I've mentioned it before, but I've never actually played Fest before. So, uh, obviously, before I probably could have just went straight to episode I guess if I just got Persona 3 Reload and then just waited, but I might as well play the game with it being remastered and all to jog my memory with stuff. And also, because I just want to. But yeah, like hopefully I will. When I do finish it, I will look to be playing this for sure. Though again, at this point, unless of course people want it, but I am deliberating it if I'll just play it on my own time versus on stream. Also, that's what I get for being in the title screen, idling too long. If I will play it on stream, because as much as I, am committing myself to finishing games that I feel I should from start to finish, I'm pretty sure I've said this multiple times already where I have been taking a lot longer than I was expecting with the three concurrent running games I have of Disco Elysium, Unicorn Overlord, and Persona 3 Reload, which I know I mostly stream because, like, it's stuff I want to play online, that if people want to join me to experience with, that's the primary reason. No, like, real any, like, goal for, like, growth or anything. But at the same time, I can't say that that thought doesn't pop up every now and then. Especially, even for me, like, when I think about, oh, when I want to watch someone, what do I normally look for? Either someone who is, very good at something, who is known to play something specific, or to see them do a variety. And while, admittedly, in terms of game genre wise, I do play, you know, a variety of games in terms of like, or I guess more willing to play a variety of games. Obviously, in practice, clearly that has not been the case. I mean, I do try to squeeze in something every now and then. Like, I squeezed in a little bit of Astrobot, more just because I wanted to in the middle before I continue other stuff. What did I know? I played something in between. I need to like go to my what did I do? Oh god, the announcers are also gonna have uh the YouTube uploads. All right, Nintendo World Championship, also the watch-alongs, Crow Country. I guess I did technically squeeze in between, but all of those have been like relatively smaller, like in between games. So I don't accidentally add a fourth game that's long to my concurrents for obvious reasons why I wouldn't want to do that. But that also means that it is limiting me in terms if there was something that releases that seems interesting that maybe might not be a song that I would want to check. because in terms of like when I streamed last Wednesday, where I said stuff was coming out, like Plucky Squire came out when I was streaming on Wednesday. MVC came out. I technically the Capcom Fighting Collection, Space Marine 2 came out. Apparently, and I did definitely have this game on my wish list. This is why I know it came out officially. But I saw that UFO 50 came out, which, if you guys don't remember UFO 50, UFO 50 is that game that, like, by the name, has like 50 games in it. And I don't mean 50 games like, oh, they're 50 mini games like WarioWare. No, some of them are maybe the length of a WarioWare game, if not longer. But there are definitely like actual like games in there. And I don't mean like a random collection of games. It's a very intentful selection of 50 games because the idea of UFO 50 is that you are playing the games catalog of a fictional game dev, a fictional game developer, or I guess pub develop company. Why didn't I just go straight to company? A game company, and you are playing their games, 50 of their games across the eras of, like real life, where you had the era of the Famicom, then you had the era of the, NES, SNES, Sega Genesis, those ones. Then it eventually went to the era of the, PS1, Xbox. I forget the Nintendo one at that point. I mean, there's probably gonna be some handheld ones in there, to signify like Game Boy Advance, or not even Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, DS, maybe even something like to an equivalent of a PSP. And I don't know how far it goes, but it will be interesting to see if they reach like modern era, because if anything, that's probably one of the biggest points of mystery of the game at the moment, where you don't know how far they reach. All we know is that they have multiple games, and that is like the general premise behind what the game is. And I heard that you don't necessarily have to play them in any specific order. But I feel it would be, obviously interesting to play them in the order of which it felt like, their oldest game to their newest game. And as with something as novel as that, I would like to play it. But then also, like, I can't, money do be a thing. And I, just got Shogun Showdown recently. Like, I do want to get Space Marine 2, which is pretty expensive. There's UFO 50. I feel like there was something also releasing within the next few months. So, as much as I would love to buy literally every game out there, I can't do that consistently. Because I do need to think about my savings. Alright, Astrobot. I bought Astrobot also on a whim. So that was like my two on a whim purchases recently. Astrobot and Shogun Showdown. So I think I should avoid on a whim purchases for now. Though, in relation to things that are kind of like looking back, I saw on, well, the usual Twitter, that there were trailers for some Netflix shows that released, which are one, the Devil May Cry Netflix show, and a Splinter Cell one. Like, I feel like I heard about the Devil May Cry one, but I didn't know there was going to be a Splinter Cell one. And I'm like, I could see that working. Yeah, yeah. There's a Splinter Cell Netflix show. That they had a trailer for it. Released a few hours ago. Like, I'm pretty. Let me just quickly YouTube it on my side just to see if it does pop up. YouTube. Uh, Netflix Splinter Cell. Yep, it's called Splinter Cell Death Watch, which I don't know what. Although to be fair, my lore on Splinter Cell isn't that good anymore, but I am curious to see what era, I guess, of Sam Fisher they're gonna go with here. Because in my mind, and I'm not like trying to throw shade at the newer games, but I feel they weren't tonally the same as the original Splinter Cells. If you guys have played or seen the newer Splinter Cell, the newer Splinter Cells, like, how do I say this? They're a little bit too polished, if that makes sense. Like, you as Sam Fisher, yes, you are a trained special agent, but you control too well in the newer Splinter Cells that non-stealth is a more viable option due to your ease of control in the newer games. Which, is understandable because the games are a lot, those games are a lot more modern. And we've had other games that they can follow more, like, Dead Space, Resident Evil 4, so on and so forth, third person shooters. But yeah, like, I feel like that was the focus on the stealth and like slow paced missions. And I know I could be wrong when I say this, but like, I feel they weren't as there with the newer Splinter Cell games. So I'm curious to see if the Splinter Cell show is closer to the previous era of Sam Fisher or the more recent era of Sam Fisher. Because I feel like I know he's in an organization, but I forgot the name of the organization. It's been a really long time since I've thought about Sam Fisher, other than knowing that Sam Fisher is in Splinter Cell. And of course he's in Splinter Cell. That's not what I meant to say. I meant Sam Fisher being in Rainbow Six Siege. Like, that's the last time I thought about Sam Fisher. The fact that he is in Rainbow Six Siege. Not the fact that he's Splinter Cell, because of course he would be in Splinter Cell. But yeah, I mean, I think that was just a trailer though. I don't know if there was any release date or anything. I mean, look, Netflix has some track record of good shows that got translated from games that I think we can have enough of a level of trust to feel like they're probably gonna be okay at minimum. Okay at minimum, then obviously arcane level at best. Obviously the goal, like the ideal would be it be the equivalent of a arcane, but you can't always get an arcane. If you get close to it though, I'll take that. Which, is what I also hope what happens with the DMC Netflix show, also animated. But I feel, even as someone who still waiting for the Netflix release of Skibidi Toilet, though I feel, because I know there was a post about that happened on Twitter, but I know that was debunked. Where there was a post where like the creator of Skip the Toilet was like, I don't know if it was suing or like copyright infringing against Gary's mod, which again, I think that was demonstrably false from what I saw. I don't know what happened with that. All I just saw is that made headlines like a few weeks ago. But I don't know if they can. Well, I guess my mind is thinking of it as having to visually use the assets of Gary's mod because I'm like linking Gary's mod with Skibidi Toilet. But if America has shown us anything, it has already adapted Skibidi Toilet into things that was other than Skibbity Toilet. Like, obviously, I didn't see the skit, nor am I into American politics. But I did see that I forget what show it was, but a show did have a skit where there was a Skibbity Biden, and I'm just like, why? What the hell is this? It was like, look, America be wildin', but America always be wildin', so not really a surprise, all things considered. But we've gone away from the point where I'm saying like the MC. Hopefully it's good. More because I feel like a lot of people, maybe a little bit of myself included, but it's not as much because I don't remember it as much anymore because it has been a really long time. Oh, in the Late Show, yeah, yeah. But I actually did watch the Devil May Cry anime back then. Like, all I like, as far as I remember, that's just where like Morrison comes from, and then the girl who's trying to call Dante at the start of Devil May Cry 5, like that's who she is. For those who didn't know, like obviously, I guess they like we're just getting her voice and name, but we're not really gonna see her again. Understandable, it's probably just like Devil May Cry 2. Devil May Cry anime is something that shouldn't really be remembered. So the Devil May Cry Netflix show, all it has to be is not be the DMC anime. But I say that more because I just know that the DMC anime has not been looked upon favorably. But I was like very young back then. And in my mind, I remember I was at least mildly entertained with the Devil May Cry anime. Like clearly not impactful enough for me to remember any of it, but not enough for me to also dislike it enough where I'd also remember disliking it. So, may to be fair, maybe that's just a moniker of a bad show also. The fact that it's so forgettable. But for me, I think I'd rather prefer a show that's bad that a show that's so bad that it's forgettable versus a show that's so bad that you can't forget it. Like, I'd rather be able to forget it than not be able to forget it, especially if the reason is that it's bad. But maybe also that's because I never really had as much of an attachment that time with Dante. Like, yeah, I played Devil May Cry 1, I liked it. I played Devil May Cry 2. Maybe it was because of that. It's because I played Devil May Cry 2. So, like, my high on Dante was low at that point. And then, of course, Devil May Cry 3 happened, which, oh shit, Devil May Cry 3 is the best thing ever. And then I feel like if I watched it after that point, then maybe I would have had more memories on it if it was really bad. Look, I played DMC too. So, like, I know how bland that game is. And, I only ever played it once. I will never play it again. But yeah, hopefully the show is good. Uh, got a little bit not irked, but I got a little bit weirded out by some of the scenes they showed in the trailer for the DMC anime. Like, there was this, I think, situation where he's like running down a highway or something, where it looked like it was trying to blend CGI with not CGI, and it didn't look too good. But maybe I just didn't watch it closely enough. Mine was 3. Wait, when you say yours was 30, like your first Devil May Cry? Because if you're saying first Devil May Cry, I did technically play Devil May Cry 1 first. Which is all the more why Devil May Cry 2 was such a... Uh... because I came from Devil May Cry 1. If you started with Devil May Cry 2, then honestly, I feel sorry for you. But also at the same time, nothing was tainted at first. Like, you didn't have expectations at that point, I feel, if you went straight into DMC2. I mean, I feel because it's like DMC2 is worse because of the existence of DMC1. DMC2, by all accounts, is a functional game. And in an era of, you know, PS2 where there's so many mediocre games at that period in time, it could have just been another mediocre game. But the fact that it had the name Devil May Cry on it, like, was such a black mark for for the name because it's like, really? Devil May Cry? And then you look at DMC1 and you're like, the hell? What happened here? It's like, it's just not. Like, it's literally worse because it is tied to a franchise. If it was its own standalone thing, it could have just been whatever. But the fact that it followed a game which was so, you know, unique, stylistic, at that era in time, if you're a kid, cool, like DMC2 was everything that it was not. Because I feel this is what people forget or maybe don't know because they didn't play Devil May Cry 2. If I were to ask you, when you think of Dante, what do you think? I'm pretty sure majority people will say when they hear or think of Dante, they think guy who is sort of sweet talker but not, you know, too much. A little bit. It depends on your taste. A hotshot, someone who just goes and does crazy stuff, an attention seeker. No, yeah, probably an attention seeker. Uh, Someone who is very confident, like, I'm the one who will deal with this problem, leave it to me. Someone very, boisterous. But in Devil May Cry 2, Dante doesn't really talk. Which is really weird for the character of Dante. Like, that was also the problem where it's like you weren't playing Dante in Devil May Cry 2. You were playing a guy with the name of Dante. But yeah, just what a bizarre game. Luckily Devil May Cry 3 was just so good that it instantly made people forget about DMC2 and reignited the confidence back in the franchise. But yeah, I only have three Dantes. The DMC one, the one in Inferno, and the one with the clock for a head. Clock for a head, clock for a head, clock for a head, clock for a head, clock for a head. Clock for a head? Clock for a head? Clock for... I don't know the clock for a head one. I know the one in Inferno. Yeah, DMC3 even now is so good. Like, it aged so well. Oh, Limbus Company. Haven't played it. But yeah, DMC3 is super good. Like it introduced everything that, the fact that they brought it back in DMC5 showed how, like, good of a foundation DMC3 was for something that released decades ago. Like, DMC3's release date was 2005. DMC5 was in 2019, 14 years later. And the fact that DMC5 brought back the style system of DMC3, like, they already knew that system. It's perfect. It's too good. Aerial sight into axe smash. Also, and this is obviously just me speaking as someone who was never good with super rapid button mashing for a long period of time. Look, Swordmaster stance. That's all you really have to say. Swordmaster stance. The fancier moves you get for each weapon, so good. Especially doing the full Rebellion level 3 Swordmaster combo on the last fight, entirely unnecessary. Do I want to do it? Yes. Like no, not even 50. 60 to 70% of the time, I feel you're not gonna get all of it out. Will I still try to do it anyway? Every time. And yeah, DMC. Too good. And obviously because of with how good DMC 5 was, which I feel even now still probably one of the best, if not the best character action game in my mind. Cuz like, you know, in terms of like the whole Bayonetta versus DMC, I was always more of a DMC guy. And DMC 5 is just like I am not shy to say that for me, DMC 5 is probably the top spectacle fighter game right now. Like it's just that good. In terms of feel, how the combos look, graphics wise, maybe not story wise, but to be fair, you're not really playing those games for the story in the first place. But I will at least say the story of DMC5 did facilitate the scenarios you were in, which were pretty good. Like, very much so in the last fight with, Nero versus Virgil, where not only were there unique interactions between Nero and Virgil in that fight, if you were to do good, then the song kicks in. Nero gives the middle finger and says the fuck you to Virgil. Like, it's too good. Like, that I won't forget that moment. Plus, Virgil, repeatedly, always such a difficult boss. Very fun to beat. Always a fun fight. Never forget the hat. I mean, I know I'm not doing that sound because, that's a Michael Jackson-ish sound, but, I mean, I will say that is the aspect of Dante that is a little bit like, you're trying a little bit too hard here, Dante. Like, tone it down a little. Like, is it fun? For sure. Do I think it's too much? Yeah, Dante, you're flaunting a little bit too much. We get it. We get it. You're the big dog here. You didn't need the hat for us to know you're the big dog here. We understand that already. But of course, that's just personal, not really like a scalding judgment of who he is wholly, because we all know how he is. But that's just how I see it. I mean, for me, if we're saying weapons, obviously I love the motorcycle weapon. The motorcycle that turned into the dual saw blades that you could, I guess, dual whirligigs. Like, never, or haven't I haven't in a really long time have been just utterly enamored by a weapon feel plus design plus cool factor. The motorcycle, in my mind, is one of the best weapons I feel in gaming. Not only for the mobility it gives you on the ground for it being a heavy weapon, but also being a motorcycle, but also for how much it extends aerial combos. Like, ooh, that's so satisfying. Mm-hmm. Literally the best weapon ever. Like obviously they're going to make a new Devil May Cry. Like literally Devil May Cry 5 ended like it was a cliffhanger. That this story ain't done. But I guess to be fair, a story is never done if you technically go by any story. But if ever they do make a Devil May Cry 6, that's just gonna be in my mind. Like, will they be able to think up a weapon that tops? And I know I'm forgetting its name. I know it has a name. But look, I'm just gonna call it a motorcycle worthy gig. Okay? Because you all know what I mean when I say that. But yeah, like, good stuff, good stuff. But yeah, I guess other than that, I mean, only other thing that happened, which I guess another reminder of things from the past, was that the PlayStation is releasing a controller and PS5 in the color scheme of the original PlayStation, which the the colored buttons for the X square triangle circle plus the PS logo. Why did the colors have to disappear in the first place? Cavalier or something. Ah, I see. Fancy. But yeah, like that controller looks so good. Am I gonna buy it? Probably not, but you know, if for some reason my controller does break, we all know what I'm getting in the replacement. Although I guess that does beg the question if how easily available would it be in general? Because I saw there was only like 12,300 or 12,900 copies of the PlayStation that are being manufactured in that color scheme. But I don't know if that number extends to the controllers. Because if it does, am I gonna really consider buying a controller because of the color scheme? Maybe, I'll think about it. And yeah, I did miss that. Also, maybe that's a good indicator that I have been talking a lot. I'm getting sniffles. You wanna know how good the handles are? Of which? The Cavalier or you mean the PS5 controller? Because I mean, it's probably gonna feel the same as every other PS5 controller there is out there. It's just the color scheme that's different. Controller. Mm-mm. I mean, I have two different controllers. Like one that is color purple and then one that is the default white and black. And like, they're mostly the same in feel, I'd say. Like, I guess the black and white controller, the black the black and white controller has a little bit of a more plasticky feel on the black part of the controller, while my purple controller, the black portion has a little bit more of a matte feel to it. 35 minutes as the personal record? I mean, technically no, because I've done a Zatsudan before. In terms of like, I guess in this sense, maybe, maybe not. But then, look, I actually didn't think it was already this long. Especially given the fact that I really only talked about DMC and Splinter Cell. And I guess UFO 50. Which I feel like I've talked about way more topics before in a much shorter amount of time than this. Not for lack of interest with the other stuff, just maybe because, tangentially there weren't as much other stuff. But yeah, with that, of course, I would like to talk about other stuff. But, if you guys want to talk about something, just let me know. But I do feel we should start. I mean, clearly with the hour count here, we're at the hour 67, nearing hour 68. We are at. Why am I blanking what month this is? October. October 17 in game. Which I know the game reaches like February. I know there's a time jump at some point. But ultimately, like, I know we're still like pretty. Not super far from the end, but still decently far from the end. And from last time I looked, like during, because I needed a refresher on what I did last time, aka, we ended with finals week, and then now we're on not finals week, so social link are finally up again. But also the fact that before finals happened, I literally progressed like 30 days in the span of like 2 hours. Which I'm like, what the hell? How did I take 2 hours on 3 in-game days? Was there that much story? So if anything, I need to like pick up the pace with my progress. Which, speaking of, I do believe... Oh, you're maxed already. I forgot that. But yeah, I just know that I need to like speed up my social links with the students because that is definitely running out of time, I'd say, in comparison to a lot of other... In comparison to the social links that are not bound by the school year. Especially with the art club, because I haven't really started this one yet. Okay, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So, that is so far away. Alright, who else is there? So, Maiko, Fuka, Chihiro, or Yukari. I feel Yukari and Fuka aren't really like restricted too much by school events. So I don't think I need to prioritize them as much. Which means Chihiro would be a good one to increase, but I do need to get a persona with her before I hang out. Which one were you again? Justice. Okay, who's max already? Hierophant is max, Hermit is max, Strength is max, Devil Tower, Moon, Hermit. Oh, this is gonna cost a lot of money to get back though. Oh, I could get rid of Hanuman first, because he is strength and I don't need strength. Wait, what's strength? Yep, strength is max. And then socialing, we needed Justice. Okay. Oh, so still the song that plays during the school at this period is still so good.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Yeah, so let's get Justice.
This is your progress so far.
Justice. Where's the cheap one? Oh, Angel, nice.
This persona, so you'll be summoning this very well. It's
Very
yours.
cheap. Easy.
Are you finished? We look...
But yeah, like... Actually, to be, I haven't checked how the reviews for episode Aegis are out, but I mean, if it's even if it's anything to the level of Persona 3 Reload, I'm going to assume it's doing well. Though I did always wonder exactly how that one did play, because you know, as far as I know, you play as Aegis majorly in that game. I do know you go through Tartarus, but I wasn't familiar if there's still the whole day-to-day aspect. Because, you know, the whole reason social links exist is because you are the main character that can change persona. But Aegis doesn't have that as far as I recall. So she doesn't really have any reason for the social links to exist. But of course, that'll be for future me to eventually find out. And for now, we should do these ones.
Thank you.
Attention, please. Fushimi-san of Class 1C.
Right. Wasn't there a... Wait, I'm trying to remember the story point. she was accused of stealing money from the student council because she is the treasurer. Like I think that was the story point at this time. I think maybe we'll meet someone who does. Potentially, but as far as I recall, Igus is the main character in episode Igus. I mean, that's why it's called episode Igus. But we'll see. I mean, I'll see eventually.
The student council president would like to speak with you. Please report to the student council room immediately. I repeat.
The president wants to speak with me? Don't tell me she thinks I stole the money too.
I mean, if anything, maybe her persona can help find us who actually did it.
Yes.
Like, she
you're
used to be the
right.
nav anyway.
She'll help us, won't? And if I talk to her, at least I won't have to trouble you anymore. Shall we head to the student council room then?
Sorry, sniffles are like still a
Good.
bit there.
You're both here. I apologize for the sudden announcement. The reason I called you here is
It's because people are saying I stole money, isn't it?
yes, that's right. I happened to overhear the rumors.
No, I'm just looking at the background now because I feel like obviously that's been there for throughout this entire game, but like the whole, like obviously localizers, they're like localizing the text and the dialogue and stuff like, and then dubbing the dialogue. But like, I wonder if there was ever any consideration for thinking about localizing the writing on the blackboards, because it does beg, make you wonder like if any of those are small details that maybe like help to flesh out some characters, especially the student council, which 3 of them are literally social links that would be nice to see.
First, I'd like to hear from you directly on whether you actually did it or not.
What do you mean you think she did it?
Miss President, I...
I mean, like, I mean, to be fair, she should, like, isn't this whole point about her trying to build up her self-esteem to talk? Because at first it's like she has trouble talking with guys, but, that's just stemming from a social anxiety problem, most likely, of like not being able to just speak her mind in general. So it's like, you should tell her yourself, but I guess this is Yes Man the game. So, I think she'd like it if we defended her.
Senpai... No, I can't keep doing this. I need to stand up for myself.
I mean, if that was a way to show her, like, she has to realize that herself, then that's good too.
I didn't do it.
Is that so hard?
I thought as much.
You believe me?
Considering all the work you've been doing for the student council, I can't imagine you'd be the type to steal.
Also, your style of fashion isn't very like stand out. So if ever you did take the money, it's not like you're using it. So you probably didn't take it. Usually when people get money, there are signs, but you had none.
I fully expected it to be nothing but a baseless rumor. I just wanted to hear it directly from you.
Miss President, thank you so much.
Because look, if I suddenly came about a lot of money, like I wouldn't say it, but you definitely see it.
That said, we can't expect everyone else to be as understanding. As you have seen, people are openly sullying your reputation because they don't know you as well as we do. I'll figure something out for the time being. That's my duty as the student council president. Give me a hand, will you?
There will be sign. Alright.
I'd like your opinion on how to proceed. You've spent more time with Fushimi, so you
excuse me.
understand her situation much better than I do. I wish I could handle this right away, but I have other business to take care of. You don't have plans tonight, do you?
What? You're
Come
making
to my room when you're available.
you're filling my afternoon for me? Ugh, typical.
And I'd prefer you try not to be seen by anyone.
Wait, does that mean you two will be meeting alone?
Shush, you, Chihiro, get your mind out of the gutter.
Alone? I'm not sure I understand the problem. If too many people get involved, it could draw unwanted attention. The two of us can handle this, so you...
No, I can't allow that.
Fushimi,
All I have to do is clear my name, right? I can do something about it on my own. I'm going to demand an explanation from the teacher.
At least take him to dinner first. Also, them? Implying both? Damn.
wait, Fushimi!
Look, I know we make a lot of money in Tartarus, but we can't show them that. Like all the stuff that we buy,
I clearly remember what
it's just for
happened that
the... It's just for the Tartarus. Nothing else. Although to be fair, I could buy a lot of gifts if I wanted to. I just don't.
day. You had a bandage on your chin because you cut yourself while shaving. I also remember handing the fee money to you directly. Or are you really going to say that this is my mistake?
Fee, money?
Give me an explanation right now, or else.
I'm so sorry. You're right. It's completely my fault.
Well, Senpai has been... Wait, what?
That was easy.
Well, the truth is, I accidentally took the money home with me. I've been meaning to bring it back here, but then I completely forgot.
You forgot again? So you forgot that you took the money home and then you forgot to bring it back. Are you gonna forget that you spent it also?
What? What?
It's just the payment deadline was pushed back, so I didn't think it was that urgent. Then I kept forgetting to bring it in each day, but I figured I'd get around to it eventually. And, well, here we are now.
How could you?
I know, this is completely my responsibility.
Okay.
I'll make sure to explain everything. I'm sorry for the trouble.
So there's the truth. I'm almost more dumbfounded than angry.
You could be both. Honestly, you should be both. If any, you're the student council president. You need to be mad on the behalf of the students.
How do you even call yourself a teacher?
I'm so sorry.
It's okay,
It's like
Miss
at
President.
that point, I'm like, well, obviously, you should give the money back. But then you could give a little bit more, maybe. Like emotional pain costs therapy money.
Everyone makes mistakes.
No, Chihiro, you're too
Well,
weak.
That concludes my business here.
Take advantage.
Let's go, Senpai. Senpai, over here! Can you believe I went to the faculty office and said all that? I even surprised myself a bit. This whole thing is just...
I mean, girl, look, it worked this time because dude was definitely guilty, but she was a wimp. You try this with anyone else who has any ounce of confidence in themselves of doing something wrong, you're gonna get a lot of pushback. She's cute, I mean, yes, but still. So you are guilty. It's like, oh no, she's awakening her bad girl spirit in her.
Come on! Can you blame me? Remember when I said, I can't allow that to the student council president?
No, all it just takes at this point is for, remove the shading in her eye. The typical super blank stare. And where I'm like, she's one step to switching into that territory. Like, she's got the laugh down already.
It's just when I thought about you and Miss President being alone in a room together,
I thought I could kill her.
I got really mad at even the thought of it.
Enough to wield a weapon. I feel like our relationship is going, mm-hmm.
I've been like that ever since I was little. Or so my mom says. Normally, I'm quiet and timid, but when it comes to something I care about, I get really aggressive.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's because Senpai, there's something I want to say to you. Actually, I've wanted to say it for a while, but I didn't think I had it in me. But I think I can do it now.
I better choose my words carefully here. Aren't I just
Senpai,
listening?
I love you.
I forget that she actually says it. I thought she was like, you know, going to do a halfway answer, then main character like respond or finishes it to like complete the halfway, but she says it? Damn! You know what, I'll give her props for that. Unfortunately, you guys know my bias. You know my bias, so we know that ain't happening. But that just hurts so much more, the fact that she actually did confess and you're just like, yeah, but...
Oh, I see.
What? Her confidence is now ruined forever.
Then do you think we could still be friends?
Yeah, friend. Honestly, I like how they give you a choice, but both of these are such like... It's just a double tap to the heart. You're either like, sure thing, or it's like, yeah, friends. It's just like, no, they both sound horrible. But I mean, to be fair, that is the choice. Look, you know, dumping ain't easy. It's like, yeah. No. This one sounds a little bit more harsh now that I think about it. So let's go with the sure thing.
Thank goodness. I'm just glad that we're still closer than when we first met.
Oh, you took that easily. I mean, well.
Oh, I still have to apologize to the student council president. I think I owe her an explanation, so excuse me.
Don't blame her though. It's not her fault. It's someone else's fault, but it's not hers. Don't kill her. All right, the equipment in the Sunday thing. Oh yeah, so cause finals finish. Wait, I don't know how many days are left in Tartarus, nor do I remember if there was already people to rescue. Because usually I just wait for people to rescue before I like go to Tartarus anyway, so it's just one go. Plan. This one, sure. And now I remember from last time, I should check here every now and then. Because they don't necessarily say all of the times that there are videos there. I was gonna do something. Right, the equipment. Where are you? Koromaru? It's not even better? Never mind. Damn it, I did get scammed! Stupid Tanaka! And right, I was also gonna check the calendar to see... Oh, full moon is still like far. So I don't need to like go there yet. And I believe my stats are all maxed
Excuse
at
me.
this point. So, did everyone already have their hangout skills? Okay, so 3G. Yours is upgraded. Yours is only upgraded once, so I think I haven't hung out with Junpei enough yet. Same with Akihiko. Oh, enough. Not yet enough. Not yet enough. Enough. That's me. I mean, obviously, I hang out with myself enough. I see him every day. Let's scare him. They're pure torture. You know, good luck, kid. You're almost there. You're almost there.
By the way,
I mean, if it's because of Tartarus, I guess I get it. Alright, at this point in the story, it feels like the final shadow left. Oh, perfect! He'll gain a new ability at this time. Sure, let's go.
I'll handle the cooking.
That's a big
Just eat and then take care of cleanup
pot.
afterwards.
I was gonna say walk, but that's not necessarily a walk, right? I think that's just like a pot.
This time I want to try hot pot.
Hot pot.
I can
There you go.
probably handle that, right?
I mean, you know, it's got liquid inside it. You surely can't burn anything with it.
Hey, don't worry. We've got chicken, onions, carrots, mushrooms, tofu. Nothing strange here. Just regular ingredients.
Okay, you can't mess those up.
All right. Why don't you go get a plate and sit tight? I've been so busy lately. I've had to leave most of the boxing team activities to the junior members. But they actually won a team event at a rookie tournament. So, I thought I'd put together this little celebration for them.
I guess say a congrats to them? Yeah, why not?
It was just a small tournament that a third year like me couldn't even enter. But still, they really came together as a team to win it. So even though I wasn't much of a captain for them, I'm still proud of their achievement. I gotta say though, hot pot is an interesting concept.
Burning a hot pot, it's improbable, but it is possible. Yeah, but like, even as someone who doesn't cook that much, like, that feels like that'd be an achievement if it happened.
Every ingredient adds its own flavor, and the end result is so great. It'd be nice if C's could mesh just as well, with a ragtag group of members.
Also, this is a weird thing to say considering how far we are in the story. Maybe that's because you were supposed to already have this hangout way before this point. So does it mean you get an achievement? Yes. Yes.
But isn't it your job as the leader to find out how to make everyone better than the sum of their parts? Anyway,
I mean, if everyone is the sum of their parts, I guess Akihiko, you
I'll
can be
make
the
sure I'm in a
hands.
position to showcase my
I'm the head. Wait, I was gonna say Junpei would be the arms, but I'm like, no, that's already Akihiko. So Junpei is the arms, I'm the brain. I guess, I mean, Junpei is the, I mean, Akihiko's the arms, I'm the head. I guess Junpei will be the body because he's the most standard. Then, bias-wise, I guess Yukari will be the legs. Okay, I guess that's as far as I'll go. And I guess give us the paws of Koromaru. You know, put the 1% furry in there for the people.
That's my fighting style. Don't forget it.
Buff boost. Reduce the effects of buffs on self. Okay, okay.
It's nice to be able to share a hot pot with someone else like this.
Junpei is the brains because he is the ace detective.
Maybe
Nah,
I'll do this with the boxing team too.
we're too far gone to even make that a possibility.
All right. Now, how do we finish the broth?
Drink it.
Maybe udon? Or rice porridge? Or how about some protein
Look.
dumplings?
I call things as they are. Junpei, look, he's got the girl, okay? He doesn't need any more than that. He's got his goth girlfriend. He doesn't need more than that. If anything, she probably chose him because he's dumb. So, you know, we can't take that away from him. How dare you? So we can hang with Miyamoto or Tomochika, which I forget which one of them is not increasing in social link. But I feel like I already did do the shrine with them. So I'm gonna see if like either Maiko or the other guys need hanging out since it's Sunday. My first shopping channel. You scammed me last time. What are you selling this time?
Good, good.
Okay, you can't go wrong with an SP item.
Not bad, kid.
Ooh, HPN. Yay, that's not too much.
Thanks, kid.
Also, I just realized that controller is bulky AF. How big are the batteries on that thing?
Bye-bye.
Like how huge it is. I was alive during the time where there were this big TVs, and I don't remember controllers being that big or that thick. Like tall, probably yeah. Thick, no. Maybe it's just the TV on the cheap side. I mean, makes sense. It's look, if they're providing TVs for every room in this dorm, then wow, that's actually like pretty generous of the condo. Ooh, wait, is that them saying that the recording is here? No, I thought it was.
Oh, hello.
Same as always. That's such a braggy answer when you've been getting top 1 the previous weeks. I mean, previous finals. Because I wonder though if you are provided that option if you did bad in the previous exams. Like, same as always. Then she's like, wait, but you did terribly though. Same as always. Okay, but from the looks of it, it seems there are social links out here that I can do rather than the hangout, which again, like, you know, this is the only day where I feel weekends will be the only days I'm gonna hang out with them, because on weekdays I do have to be prioritizing the school social links. Wait, did I have the persona? I didn't know this. Oh, I do. Sure, why not?
Thank you.
Don't die, we're not in the hospital.
I got really into my reading last night and never went to sleep. I thought I'd be fine since I've lost sleep from the pain and anxiety of my illness before, but I suppose I'm not doing my health any favors like this.
Look, I haven't like I've been waking up groggy these past few days and I'm already like getting 7 hours of sleep. What more for you, my guy? I mean, like, listen to your body, my guy.
Thank you. Or rather, I suppose I should apologize. It's been so long since anyone told me off or anything.
That's a very light telling you off, but I'll take it.
I came out here because I was hoping to find you. I only have so much time left, you know.
It's like, I have 5 more hangouts with you after this.
Do you remember when I said I like reading heartwarming stories? There are as many stories as there are stars in the sky, but I don't think any of them are what I'm looking for. The problem is, none of those stories were written for people like me. I guess I'm just being selfish.
I mean, that really determines
like I am with you too.
what you are looking for by reading them.
You're always coming to visit me, keeping me company and talking with me. How much of your valuable time have you spent with me? I don't deserve it. You're spoiling me. That's why I like you so much, though.
Kamiki smiley winked at me. I feel like our relationship is going stronger now.
Sorry, I was in such a good mood that I overexerted myself.
Also, do they just let you walk here on your own? Like, for a man who's dying, you'd think there'd be like a nurse always like at your side to like help you and stuff. But what happens if you were to just like collapse while you're walking outside? I mean, maybe he's just never been admitted into the hospital yet. I guess that would be the case.
I'd like to see you again sometime.
Though with how much you are dying, it sounds like you would constantly be at a hospital instead.
Welcome back.
Okay, so you got a Koromaru hangout or a Amada hangout. Yeah, because I think there is one more, wait, let me just double check. Yeah, it's like, we should hang out with Amada, we're getting closer to his upgrade. Plus, if he's making coffee, that's gotta be an SP item.
Alright! I'm using different beans today. I went to a coffee shop and bought some real ones this time.
Why are you implying like you bought fake coffee beans last time? What did you make me drink, you kid?
I made sure to store them in the fridge, and I only ground them right before brewing. I also learned you need to be mindful of how hot the water is, as well as how you pour it.
It's like, stop yapping, kid. Drink. You know what? I kind of want to say it. Like, please, less yapping, more.
Sorry, you're right. Coffee is best when it's hot and fresh. Well then, let's drink, shall we? Cheers! It's still really bitter. So bitter.
Look, you're a kid. Stop trying to force it.
But it's not only that. I could actually taste some of the sweetness and richness this time. The beans and brewing technique can make a huge difference, huh? Oh, and the smell was
What was
great
that
too.
sound? It was the sound of slurping.
I'm feeling a little nostalgic, actually.
I mean, I know I probably could have gotten my like water to actually slurp water, but like, what's done is done. Okay, coffee.
Thanks for joining me. You can
See,
go on ahead.
okay sound effect for an okay coffee.
I'm gonna practice a little more to try and get the hang of this. Let's make some more if we ever get the chance. First, I gotta use the bathroom. I drank a lot while I was practicing
Also,
today.
you're making coffee in the evening? How are you gonna get to sleep, child? I to be fair, he doesn't have to go to school, so maybe he's fine. I scored ice maker, yay! I don't need the stat increases though! It's already at max. The Japan moment.
And it becomes this.
Imagine being teachers like, I'm too lazy to solve this problem. Solve it for me, and then like I can show you why it's correct or wrong. I mean, to be fair, like, so many times there are just things that you know, but then if you're asked to explain, you're just like, just trust me. It is that way. Look, I can't explain it, but just because I can't explain it doesn't make it any less correct. So it's definitely correct. You can get to it. And once you figure it out, tell me your process. We use the number 0 a lot. Do you know where it originally came from? There is no downside for being wrong anymore because my stats are max. But 0, 0. Like, my mind is going to either Egypt or Rome for this one. Because my mind is like saying abacus. And abacus is Rome, right? But there was... No, I'm thinking Roman numerals also. I'm gonna say Rome, just because Rome feels right. No! It's literally the one I said it wasn't. You're not even gonna explain how they came up with the number of 0? Just that they came up with it? That's it? Okay, fine, teacher. Oh, this one can increase social link but can't hang out yet. There is the student council, which do I have a persona with this one? I do not. Oh my god, I have none of the personas for the social link hangout. The heck? Oh, wait, go to Mitsuru first. She said she'll give me something. Give me the gift!
Excellent.
Power Incense, Guard Incense, Magic and Speed Incense. And Pendant of Unity. Ooh. What is Pendant of Unity? Shift boost. Raises attack when wearer is on the receiving end of a shift. Man, I am never going to get this state because I leave my autonomy of my party members to themselves. I mean, I guess I could equip it to the damage dealer, then shift to them. And art school is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So, I guess that does mean I should hang out with the track team, which the track team is Chariot. Alright, let's get Chariot back. And I was thinking, because it's like, it's taking money to re-summon Persona, and so I'm like, a part of me was thinking, aren't I breaking the economy by funneling money into into an area that literally doesn't exist?
Take a look.
But then it occurred to me that, wait, I'm getting money from a situation that doesn't exist either, and I'm spending it on real world stuff. So either way, I'm breaking the economy. So,
Very well.
sorry, economy.
We will.
Or I guess you're welcome, depending on the situation. Like, I don't know if it's better or worse if I add or remove money from the ecosystem. Because, like, overprinting money is bad. But money getting lost is also not good, I'd imagine. Yeah, as long as no one questions how students getting this much money will be fine.
All right.
Everybody, gather around. Now, you've probably all heard already, but Miyamoto's knee is in bad shape. If you see
Right,
him
he got
having a
found
hard
out.
time, I want you to stop him immediately. That's it for today.
You say this at the end of training? Not at the start? I feel there's a wrong order here.
Before we head home.
Like, huh? Like, I thought the whole point was like, if you see him having trouble during training, stop him. But it's like, okay, now that I said that, go home guys, you're not running anymore. It's like, the hell, teacher? Like, your order of operations is terrible.
Sorry I needed your shoulder again. And I was the one who suggested we go eat. I'm sure you love lugging all this dead weight around, huh?
As long as you pay. I don't mind.
Really? Well, I guess you haven't been complaining. I mean, I've always known you were tough. Sometimes when I go to my sister's to play with my nephew, I help him into the tub.
Okay.
Even though he's only 5, he's still pretty heavy. Must be hard having to do that every day. If I can't walk, then I won't be able to go to school or bathe by myself.
Okay, this going to school, maybe, but bathing yourself? Look, you can shower while sitting down. Like, it's not that hard. Also, hello, bye. What? 2 of you at the same time?
I won't even be able to go to the bathroom on my own. And I don't want to do that to my mom.
Oh, the second one actually didn't even appear. It said likely ban evader restricted. Huh, interesting.
This all hit me on our walk over here, with you helping me the entire way. Hey, let me know if I become a burden on you, will ya? I'm not gonna hide anything from you. So I hope you feel like you don't have to either.
Yes, I got the free pass to be blunt with him. Like, my guy, you're eating too much food, you're getting fat.
I feel guilty for making the whole team worry. But first, I have to win at the regionals, no matter what. For their sake, too.
Oh, welcome back.
No worry, we'll go to Tartarus soon, just not yet. Ooh, Koromaru actually wants to go out this time and not the fetch hangout.
Okay.
Imagine being relieved for getting no Fs. I mean, I get that. True. Although, I mean, I wouldn't know what the F equivalent is for a school that doesn't use a lettering school rating system.
Excuse me.
Okay, then in terms of... Oh, wait, what? A message from Akihiko. If you're free, can you spare me I'm at Iwatodai station. Hello? What is this? Again, a very good reminder. Always check the phone in every situation as there might be a hangout. Like, I had to get the chariot persona a while ago, so I saw on the map there wasn't any double exclamation point, so it was fine, but I definitely should be paying attention for these. Spend time! Of course he's in here yet. We were told to go back first. I'd be surprised if we got back here first.
Alright, here goes. Back me up, would you? I'm gonna make pancakes. Think you can help?
In the evening? I mean, I would gladly take it. I love pancakes, but in the evening? Not for tomorrow?
I guess you could say I've got a craving. I used to eat them all the time at the orphanage.
Okay, perfectly understandable reasoning. I'd do it too.
I know they sell frozen ones nowadays, but nothing beats freshly cooked, right?
Where's the syrup though? Where's the syrup? So you're making a lot.
You think so? I just thought more would be better than less. Well, let's go on and get started. Okay, first things first. What exactly do we do first?
You're asking me? I was going to say we could YouTube it, but I guess this was the era before then?
I think the recipe said to use lots of butter and to regulate the pan's temperature with a damp washcloth.
I mean, usually those pancake mixes have recipes at the back. You could just follow that.
Wait, we put a washcloth in the pan? Won't it burn?
Please, just let me handle. You know, want me to do it?
You sure? Thanks. I don't know how to cook anything besides the stuff I use for bodybuilding. I can break the eggs and mix the batter. I'll leave the actual cooking part to you. Oh, so that's how you use the washcloth. I thought we had some protein powder. Hey, don't look at me like that.
That's a funny voice line.
I better go get the plates. All right.
What the
This
hell?
will be enough.
Akihiko? Akihiko. You said a craving. Not starving. Also, I'm sorry. As someone who likes butter and pancake with my syrups, the only pancake that is having syrup and butter in this situation is the top. Every other pancake on that stack is gonna be dry as fuck. Like, I never understood those, where it's like, oh, we're gonna give you a 3-stack pancake, and then it's like the butter on the top and the syrup on top. It's okay. What about the rest of the ones below? They're gonna be dry. That's why personally, I'd always rather prefer either 1 or 2 pancakes only at a time, because, you know, it's a little bit less hassle to like mix the butter and the syrup between the two, because, you know, once you get more than 2, unless you have a really big plate, it's gonna get awkward moving stuff around. That's for sure.
Oh, check it out! Wow, look at all the pancakes! I knew something smelled good.
Why are they all acting like this is a normal amount of pancakes to make?
Yeah, just give me a minute. We can eat once I bring them out. Would you mind getting everyone else? And don't forget Amada.
Like, even just 1 plate of this... Okay, fine, maybe not 1. 2 of these would fit everyone here. The third one is excessive.
Oh, it's like a Tartarus of pancakes.
Yes, yes it is.
Did the two of you make all of these yourselves?
Yeah, although this guy was the one who cooked them. I said I had a hankering, but we might have made too much.
Yeah,
I like pancakes, but no way I can eat all of these myself. If you you guys could pitch in, that'd be great.
It's honestly been a really long time since I've had pancakes. Now I'm missing pancakes.
So you like pancakes too, Sonata-san?
Who doesn't?
Thank you. I can't wait to have some.
Like, for real, who doesn't like pancakes? Because the thing is, if there are people like, I don't like pancakes, and then you ask them if they like waffles, and they say they like waffles, it's the same damn thing. You just added crisscrosses in them.
I'll make some tea. I've got some leaves that'd be great for the occasion.
It's pancake party time, as they say.
Smile to my face.
Oh yeah? Good to hear.
What are you, the chairman? Thanks for the pancakes.
Wow, they actually finished
You're
all of
really
it.
good. Tasted like a lot of care went into them.
I mean, yes, pancakes are fluffier. I'm just saying that by all accounts, pancakes and waffles are the same thing because they could be made from the same batter. You just put one on a pan versus one being in a mold. Though if you were to ask me which I prefer though, even though that they are the same, I will still say pancakes are better though. Like, I prefer pancakes over waffles. Not to say I don't enjoy filling in the squares of a waffle, because I do like doing that. But pancakes are nicer for me.
If you ever make some again, I'd like to help out too.
Though in terms of like having a waffle, and maybe this is just me, I like when I like spread butter on top. I like on the 4 cells in the center to leave a super small amount of like butter block in it, so it'll melt and pool in that cell a little bit, and then put the syrup in there, and then save those 4 cells in the middle for last, because over the time I am eating the waffle, those 4 cells in the center start to soak in the butter plus the syrup, and it's just like so good.
Cooking's not really one of my strong points. A certain someone would always say, if you pour protein powder on the ingredients,
I got thinking about waffles, so I'm hungry too, so you can join me. At least you're gonna be able to eat though. I can't yet.
Most of the time, I only ever got to watch someone else cook, so I never really learned myself.
Though I will be definitely having like either a mamon or chocolate after the stream, that's for sure.
Anyways, thanks for helping out today. I'm hoping that cheered everyone up a little.
You planned it from the start, didn't you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow, okay.
They did things like this back when I was at the orphanage. I just wanted to recreate it.
Aw.
My sister used to cry all the time there. But the pancakes always brought a smile to her face.
With all of the story things happening, and really, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if people were like, is Akihiko the main character of this game? Because he's giving vibes off it.
Do you remember that medal you found in the package from my parents? My sister, Miki. She made that back when we were at the orphanage. Based on the letter that came with it, I guess my parents found it when they were cleaning. Miki was gonna give that to me after we learned I was getting adopted out and leaving. But then that fire happened right after. And this medal was all that was left of her. Apparently, Miki used to always say she wanted to thank me for being so strong and kind. She was really quiet, and she'd always be following me around. I don't really remember doing anything special for her, but I guess she was relying on me as her older brother. Seeing that medal made me think, would my sister be proud of who I am now?
I'm sure
Am I
she
really
would.
strong and kind enough to deserve that medal? If I'm being honest, I don't really know what it means to be strong or kind. Everyone who's ever said that to me has left without telling me the most important part. You saw how I was today. This is all I'm capable of right now.
Goddamn.
I
So
haven't
heavy.
grown at all since I was a kid. They'd laugh if they saw me now. glad you feel that way, but I've still got a long way to go. I realized I'd just been running away all this time, making excuses about having my own problems. But from now on, I'm gonna protect it all. We promised we'd become strong together. I won't let him down.
Yeah, the first one.
Well, if that's how you feel, then I better not disappoint. The point of this whole thing was to cheer everyone up. And yet I'm the one getting supported here.
Hey, look, you filled our bellies, I fill your mind.
You know, I think you're the kind of person my sister would have looked up to. All right.
I don't know, we're a little bit of a player. Maybe not the best role model. What's wrong? Bathroom?
Well, I ran into that group of punks on my way home from shopping today.
Oh, so that's the trouble you mentioned.
There were even more of them this time. And one guy managed to get a good hit in. Don't worry though, I didn't do anything that would get me in trouble with the police. I just let them throw as many punches as they wanted until they got tired and gave up.
Damn.
I thought I could dodge them all, but I guess I've still got room to improve.
Okay, I mean, it's these moments that definitely make like the remake worth it, cause like honestly, with these moments, it's making me look back at the future games where, you know, they get the Persona 3 characters back, like the fighting game, the dancing game, which I know they're in a way canonical, but like Akihiko always felt like such a dumbed down character in those games where he's just all about boxing and muscle. But then, you know, like obviously here you're seeing like that's not all who he was. I mean, yes, it's a big part, that's for sure, but like, you know, he's much more than that. Yeah, it's a good mindset that, you know, you could be strong already, but, you know, there's always things that you can improve.
All right, time for class. I know you've been busy lately, but you all remembered to do your homework, right?
My guy, we literally just finished finals. What are you talking about?
Just because you're not taking a humanities class next year doesn't mean you can blow off classic lit. Hey, are you all listening to me?
What's wrong, Fuka? You look kind of down.
Huh?
Talk to me. What's bothering you?
It's just Aragaki-senpai.
Oh. Yeah, it's pretty shocking. I'd never seen him in school, but he'd always be hanging around town. And now he's just gone. It's hard to put it into words.
I took it for granted that everyone would always be around, that nothing would ever change.
I mean, to be fair, no one would honestly expect like their schoolmate to just, you know, not be there anymore. Even if it's just that they're like transferring, like it's still like a shock.
Once I realized that, I started thinking about my parents. I've sort of been avoiding the question, but is it okay for me to leave things with them like this?
Parents, huh? Yeah, that's a tough one. But I think you'll work it out, Fuka.
Moriyama, what are you waiting for? Come on up.
Yeah.
Would it kill you to give your classmates a proper goodbye?
Huh?
Huh? What's going on?
Everyone around me is disappearing.
Hi, everyone. I know I haven't been here that long, but I feel like I've made some good friends. I'll remember each and every one of you after I transfer. Thank you all. How's that?
Wait.
Transfer?
It's like, after you gave me that pep talk, you're leaving me too? That's messed up.
What? You're a weird one, you know that? The biggest bitch in school is leaving and you're gonna miss her? You're transferring and you didn't say anything? It's not like it would have made a difference. Why make us both depressed?
Wow.
But yeah, my dad suddenly collapsed.
Oh.
And they say it'll take a while for him to recover because of some complications. We don't really have that much money, so we can't afford to stay in this area.
Right, this is literally a man-made island. It must not be cheap.
You know, now that I think about it, you're the only one who bothered being friends with a weirdo like me. But like I said before, we're both in the same boat. My parents act like I don't even exist. I hate living with them. That's why I was so jealous when you moved into the dorm. Natsuki-chan. You know, you've really changed, Fuka. You're a lot more cheerful now. But why'd you move when your house is like right here?
Do we even know where her house is?
Huh? Well, if you don't want to say, that's okay. I'm sure you've got your reasons. But if it's something
like,
that you
yeah,
and your parents can work out,
you wouldn't believe me if I told you.
then do it while you have a chance. It'll be a while before my dad's in any condition for us to have a heart-to-heart. What am I doing? This isn't what I wanted to talk about. You know, Fuka, I used to think every day was just the same depressing routine. And I'm only saying this because it's you, but you don't really get many second chances in life.
It's like, it is a very early second chance if this is if you're saying this for your whole life.
I guess this is the last time I'll see this view. I won't be in school next week because I'll be packing, so I guess this is goodbye. No!
That's so sudden.
Don't you dare come see me off. I want to say goodbye on my own terms. Come on, don't give me that look.
You have cell phones, you can text.
But you're leaving so suddenly. Hey, I'm not all broken up about this, just so you know. I've changed a lot since I met you. I'm gonna try and figure out what I really want to do with my life. I know you can do it, Natsuki-chan. Well, now I really feel like I gotta do it. No pressure, right? No. I got one last thing I want to say before I go. If you just accept the way things are, then you'll never move forward. Just like me.
Like, I
So
do
I hope you
remember
can
like
figure out
Fuka
what
has
you
some
want to.
like family problems, but I don't know if they really like discussed it yet or anything.
What I want.
Then again, it has been a while since I've like played.
I used to try and please everyone just to fit in. I was afraid of not being liked, so I always went along with the people around me. But I never really thought about what I wanted.
That's so you. Well, if they don't like you for who you are, I say screw them.
If only it was that easy. Like, it highly depends on who you're saying to screw them. Especially if it's someone you deal with every day.
But
like, you know, pick your battles wisely
Fuka.
also. Like, I do think that's
Even
important.
if you hate yourself.
Natsuki-chan.
Well, I better get going.
Like, imagine if you tried to do that with your boss. Like, damn, you're playing with fire there.
Huh? Natsuki-chan? Here, even if we're apart, we're still connected. So,
we can always talk, right?
Me when I talk to the first person I ever talked to through cell phone because because introvert be like, I have a cell phone. I have no contacts in my phone. Wait, I have one now.
Thanks for being my friend. I'm kinda tearing up now. Natsuki-chan. Even if we're apart, we're still connected.
I mean, I say that, but as if you have texted a lot either. Even now, like, you know, with more live messaging, like Discord and stuff, like. If it's back to how it was before. I'm texting no one. The only texts I get are like from the service providers and stuff, or the one-time passwords.
I get it now, Natsuki-chan. I'd always assumed my powers were a reflection of my faults. I was always worried about how other people see me, and that's why my powers let me see others. But I guess there is something I want after all. Seeing everyone getting along and working together makes me so happy. So, I want us to treasure this forever. I have the power to connect people, even when they're apart. My persona has given me this amazing gift. The friendship I've always wanted.
Ooh, that's scary. Lucia is humanized to Juno. Still relatively similar to how it looked before in comparison to what happened with Akihiko's. Grants one random enhanced positive effect to all allies. Enhanced positive effect. So it's not just a positive effect, it's an even stronger one. Ah.
There you are.
So I could use the one that has the potential
what
to
are
give
you
me
all doing
SP
here?
if SP is low. If not, probably just use that one instead.
It is unusual to find you up on the rooftop.
Well, we didn't see you around, so we weren't sure if you were all right.
I think I figured it out.
Okay.
No context, we need help.
I've made up my mind. I'm going to do everything I can with the power I've been given. This is what I've decided I want to do.
Sure?
It's like, what was she talking about?
Sorry. I guess that was out of nowhere, wasn't it?
You sure you're all right?
Both Yukari and Jimmy are just like staring at her super wide. It's like, is she right in the head? Do we need to be worried about her? Damn it! Don't hit social link.
Heading to practice?
Okay, this is the question. If I remove the persona of Aramitama, do you still increase? Wait.
Heading to practice?
Oh, nice. It will increase, so I don't need that. Which means I definitely can get a persona for Magician. Oh, wait! Kenji's also at 9. Okay, so they're all at a state where just one more hangout will increase. What about you, Bebe? What are you at? You are at 8. So, could increase you, but due to how low the art club is, maybe I should be prioritizing that. Because if everyone else is really high, art club needs to play catch up. Because it literally is at social link 1. Wait, as always, check if there is a double exclamation point. If not, then we can just hang out. Okay. Hi, where are you?
Hello.
Okay, nice. And yeah, so because we need to make this one take catch up a lot.
Let's wrap up for today. Good work, everyone.
Whew, all done.
All right, let's clean up and go home.
Yeah, excuse me. What's wrong?
This has been happening a lot lately. Mm, It's just a little headache. I don't think it's anything to worry about.
It's like I use too much brain power to be creative. I'm usually just quiet and stoic, so I'm not used to it.
You should really figure out what's causing the pain. It might lead to serious complications down the road. Does anywhere else hurt? Are your nose and throat all right? Does it feel like your head is in a vice?
That's specific.
Oh boy, here we go. Keisuke-senpai strikes again.
Oh, it sounds like your parents might be doctors or something.
Yamagishi-san won't be going anywhere for a while.
Strikes again?
If someone isn't feeling well, he always tries to figure out what's wrong. And it doesn't matter when or where. Once he starts, it takes forever. Keisuke-senpai's dad's the director of a big hospital, and he's an
I
only
said
child.
what the parents might be a doctor. I was right.
I guess he just can't stand to see people suffer. I bet he'll end up going to medical school.
Ah, I see. So he's getting the creative juices out while he can. Before
So the
he's
pain's
shackled
originating from the back
to
of
the
your neck?
medical system.
Could you turn around, please? Don't worry. It's just a chronic tension type headache. Most likely the result of stress. You might be spending too much time in front of the computer. Try to get outside and exercise more.
You calling her a nerd?
It must seem funny to get medical advice from the head of the art club.
Look, don't, you can't judge me like this.
Worried I'd come down with the flu or something.
I say as I am clearly in front of a computer.
In that
And have
case,
been doing
I could
this
do a more
probably
thorough
every
check.
day this entire week.
Could you remove your shirt? Also, open your mouth and stick out your tongue.
Hiraga, Sekuhala, Sekuhala.
What?
Slap him!
That's okay. I'm fine. Besides, our dorm isn't far, so he can accompany me back.
Sorry. Wait, you two live in the dorms? I guess I see it in Yamagishi-san. She seems like the well-adjusted type. I bet you're a great cook. Do you take care of the laundry? Is living alone hard?
Nah, it's fine. Actually, do you even have laundry? We always wear the same thing every day anyway.
Sorry, Yamagishi-san. I forgot about your condition. I know it's close, but I don't think you should be walking home. Why don't I call you a taxi?
I could just carry her.
Though a bumpy taxi ride might make your headache worse. Maybe a limousine would be better.
Okay, rich kid. Quiet.
That's okay. I'm fine, really.
I mean, I guess his dad is a director of a hospital, so it makes sense that he'd be well off. Ooh, 5 of them. Very nice.
Oh, welcome back.
Save as always. Is there anyone that's hanging out today? No double exclamation point, it seems. It's either with Yukari or I guess, or was there anything I can use with the computer that I haven't done yet? Oh, whoops! I just clicked that because I thought there'd be like a second option. It's fine, I guess. Ooh! 7 more SP is like a little, almost half of one spell cast. That's still pretty good.
Good morning. I am calling to inform you that more humans have wandered into Tartarus.
Okay, so that's human number
Two this
1.
time, I believe,
Oh, 2!
And there seems to be an acquaintance of yours among them.
Social link
I
person.
suggest you carry out a rescue post-haste. Goodbye now.
I should check who it is. I'm glad I met you too, Fuka. Aw, cute. Okay, let's once again check. Ooh, wait, no, that's Yukari. Not necessarily a double exclamation point. No, wait, first I should check who are the ones in there. Like, is it Maiko? Hopefully it's not Maiko. No, it's Maiko! God damn it! I just said hopefully it's not her. Because I can't increase her social link for a while. Okay, will you increase again?
How are you doing?
I to be fair, there was really only one choice last time.
Sorry about...
Wait. Social link. Just checking. We're playing catch up. We're playing catch up for this. Like, I'm just gonna make this week specifically the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for the art class, or until it's to a point where they don't increase. But then I feel the week after this, I think it would have caught up enough that I can like balance it around with the other ones. Same bus? Come on, we need different we need different subjects.
Everyone, attention please.
Like, how would I go there and then you guys paint me?
Regarding the recent Bay Area art contest. Hiraga-kun's painting was selected for consideration in the final round. Wow!
Your piece was really good. You might even win. Please, it's all thanks to my paintbrush. I was lucky to use my dad's quality raccoon hair one.
Wow, fancy.
It really helped apply the paint to the canvas. So I'm sure that's the only reason the judges even noticed.
Damn, you got lucky. That's so mean.
Thank you. But I've only been painting for about 2 years now. So I never imagined my piece would go so far.
Ugh, natural talent.
You should have more confidence.
I'm kidding. He's probably doing, fighting hard these past 2 years.
He's right. Everyone knows how late you stay.
Thanks, guys. But I should be supporting all of you, not the other way around. I'm sorry. I should be setting a better example for new members like you.
You're crazy. You are literally showing the best example by having your piece considered in the finals and having a goal for your members to reach in the future.
I may not be much of an artist or a leader.
Yes, clearly.
But I hope we can keep working to improve our skills together.
Yes, you need to build up your own confidence, man.
I've come this far. I might as well continue this for as long as I can.
That sounds ominous.
Oh, look at the time. Time to head home, everyone. How do I convince him? Why am I... I feel kinda weak.
Have you eaten food? I'm sure food will fix you.
Your breathing is impaired, and your lips are pale. Did you get enough sleep last night? And what do you usually have for lunch? Now that I think about it, I didn't eat breakfast today.
I told you, he just needs food. Stat! Give it! Here you go! Get the pancakes! I'm sure there's some still, right?
Mm-hmm. I see. Just as I thought. Looks like anemia. Probably from an unbalanced diet. It must be all the fast food.
I mean, maybe it's the lack of fast food. If anything, he didn't eat breakfast. He needs food.
I recommend adding more shellfish to your diet, like oyster and abalone. They're packed with iron and easy to cook.
I feel like without knowing context, saying this would be bad. So I think maybe just like, you know, confirming the status of the person he's trying to treat would be better. More neutral.
Well, this is just my amateur diagnosis. But you should still see a professional. I'm not a real doctor after all. I'll take him to the nurse's office. You guys should head on home.
Also, you think it would be your stomach that's like hurting, not your head, but I wouldn't know. I'm not a doctor. Because, you know, just like now, I am definitely feeling like the stomach is craving. Stupid pancakes from last time. And save. Any special hangout today? Oh, not really hangout. It's more just she's on the second floor. If ever you want to go to Tartarus and talk to her there. So if ever want to talk, so cook with Sana, share the computer, arcade, read with Aegis, set the bed. I like how some people just resorted to just sleeping in the bed because maybe they've also like run out of things to do. I like how the prompt though is like, I don't think Sanada-san will gain any more skills. Do you still want to cook with him? It's like, well, if you say it that way. Yeah, why not? We already have it. Even though I very rarely go part-time. The amount of money you can earn from partner is increased. Yay! No, I don't think that's how that works. Because aren't you paid a fixed rate per day anyway?
Attention, please.
Just compare the names used for month in Japanese and English to last year's semester. October is 10. Oh, because Octo! Like, yeah, the one where it's 8. It's like, why are you the 10th month and not the 8th month? The hell? Damn you, Julius Caesar! Like, isn't it his fault? Because he wanted like July or June squeezed in? Or both July and June? Because isn't Sept also like a number of sides? Oh right, yeah, it's Julius Caesar. I was right. Yeah, I feel like I heard this before. Stupid Caesar. April, 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 Roman, April, April, Roman, April, Venus. I don't know why my mind is. Well, Minerva is also Roman. No, Minerva's Spartan. Venus then? Or that? I'm gonna say Venus. Go with my gut. That's the first one I said.
Fantastic!
Thank you, gut. So I was thinking that April was originally called Aphrodite, named after Aphrodite, the Greek name for the goddess Venus. Others believe they may be derived from the Latin verb meaning to open. Again, April is the beginning of the season where flowers and other plants begin to open up. Ooh, cute. Class ended. We got the two guys that are gonna social link Max soon. You're also social linking Maxing. So thus we will go to the art club one more time because today's Thursday. I really should be taking the other one. It's near. Wait! No! Before that, we save and check. Any special? Any special? No special today. And calendar-wise, we still have one more week until, or 1.5 week until full moon. So we're still fine. Okay, hangout time. Oh, and it did say it was the increase, so that's good.
Maybe it'd be better if I just quit. The club would probably be fine without me.
When you have a piece in the competition?
I don't think I'm cut out to be an artist.
Says the guy who's in the finals.
What? How long have you been here? Did you hear everything?
Yes, we will be blunt. You're quitting? Why?
So you did hear everything then? My dad told me to quit the art club. He said I need to study more and concentrate on my future. When I told him I was a finalist in the contest, I thought he'd be proud.
Look, don't say you're the finalist. Tell him when you won, then he'll be proud.
All he said was that I was wasting my time.
Yeah, because the prospect of losing is still there.
He said it's my responsibility to take over the hospital because I'm his only son.
Oh,
My
yeah.
dad doesn't care about me. He only cares about his stupid hospital. And it's not just him either. Just because my dad's a doctor, everyone expects me to be one too.
I mean, to be fair, you're behaving like one anytime anyone has any weakness in them.
I have my own dreams too, you know? I can't stand it anymore.
Complain to your dad, not to me.
You're right. I have to tell my dad how I feel.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're onto something. I figured it out. I'm going to make a bet with my dad.
However, do not say that I am the one that spurred you on to do this. I am out of this. Look, I just gave you a little, a nudge. But you're the one who chose to walk forward. I am absolved of all guilt here.
If I don't
if
win
it
the
goes
contest,
wrong,
then I'll quit the club just like he wants me to. But if I win, then I can do whatever I want. And as soon as I get home, I'm going to convince him.
to take a bet. Good luck, child. Also, hello AQ Arts. Welcome to the stream. Oh, we've been having a good week. And also, it's been a while. Hello. I mean, I guess, to be fair, it's been a while because I've been busy the previous weeks. But, yeah, finally, after so long, I'm continuing Persona. Mostly doing social links again, as always. But yeah, how have you been?
I don't want anyone
Things
worrying
going
that I might
well
quit
with
the
you?
art club. So let's just keep this between us, okay?
Yay, rank up.
Hey, would you mind letting the art club know that I'll be taking the day off? I want to have the talk with my dad today.
Just college stuff. Ooh, like regular college stuff or like finals college stuff. Well, I guess to be fair, assuming your school year starts August or somewhere there, it is still relatively early. So probably normal stuff, I would imagine.
Well, see you later.
Guess both? Oh, is it like nearing final season already? Hey, look, I'm so lost on like school timetables. It's been so long.
I see you're back.
I know special hangout. Which means you can hang out with Koramaru. Ooh, he'll get in a bit. Nice. I'm currently in last semester studying before internship. Ooh, internship. You got any like prospective companies you're aiming for the internship? Also, because I don't know how it might be over there, because I also did have to do an internship, but that internship was like done over the course of summer break. Is that how it's handled over there for you guys? Because like in my mind, it makes sense for it to be done over summer break because, you know, it makes sense that you can actually like go be an intern during that period in time. But I never actually heard how other schools handle it, because I do know other schools also like encourage internships, but not sure like how long of a period. Same as every semester. Every semester? Wait. You have multiple internship periods? Because I only had one. No. Only one. Okay, I got scared there. Because I'm like, you're getting internship per semester? Goddamn. I mean, to be fair, I hope you're at least getting paid for your internship. Like, luckily I was paid for the internship that I did. But I feel like I do know there are some internships that aren't paid, technically.
Oh, you might know something about this. Lots of people like to give Kuro-chan gifts whenever he goes for a walk. Do you know where he's keeping them?
Ask the dog. I guess it's an interpreter. That's a secret.
Oh, well, I guess even Koromaru needs his own privacy.
I guess we still receive allowance. The company you choose can decide if they want to pay us or not. Yeah, that is true. It is dependent on the company. Hopefully you get into one that does give you an allowance though. Because I know the internship is more for like learning to
Give him his own room?
see how the work system is, plus applying the things you've learned. But some monetary gain would be nice also. But like money, yes.
Ah, right. You're still in the middle of brushing him. I'll leave you to it then.
Wow, so spoiled. But if you don't mind me asking, what field are you in college for? Why did I say field? I'm like, I should just say what course are you? Wow, civil engineering. Definitely a good luck with that. Like, you know, just like I feel a lot of general engineering classes, engineering. Not easy, but you know, definitely worth it, I feel, in the end, I would imagine. Plus, I do feel, well, that, no, I don't like, you don't like the math? Well, you chose the profession. Good luck. I mean, to be fair, that's like me, where it's like, at first, in my first job, it was in, you know, I wanted to get into game development. But then it's like anytime it had to deal with physics, I'm like, no, let someone else handle that. That part's the math. And yes, I know obviously there's a lot of math in programming, but like, look, I didn't want to have to deal with physics post-college. But then again, programming UI is also like very tedious, so either way, programming in a sense is tedious, but you know, when the output gets there, it gets sorta worth it. Sorta because it's situational. But at least, you know, with games, or when I was at least still working in the game industry, at least the output was sort of, you know, visible and tangible. You know, not to, you know, lesser non-gaming dev work, but like, sometimes it's really hard to appreciate what you're doing because, yeah, the project can be finished, but it's like, probably not something you really visually see. Like, it's all things done in the background. So I don't know, but that's just like me personally, where it just feels easier to like have motivation for making a program when you can actually like see the fruition of it. Because, you know, like, how do I say this? It's different when you write down a math equation and then you get your solution. Like, you see the equation, you see the solution, but you're more like, well, I did it. It works. It's logical. Like, you know, it feels matter of fact. But when it's a game, it's like, you know, multiple moving parts. There's an aesthetic to it. There is the personalization in terms of like both how it plays, plus difficulty, plus a lot of other things. Like, you know, something that's a lot more tangible in comparison to, you know, just working on a non-gaming program. But again, I say that, but I'm not in the game dev industry anymore. I am, you know, working on a program that actually doesn't really have much of an output. It's more stuff in the background. So, yeah, like, I'm doing exactly the thing which I say isn't as fulfilling, but look, it's stable, it pays well, like, you know, it allows me to do this also on my off time, so, like, I enjoy it enough as much as it fuels my hobbies. And, you know, sometimes work just has to be that. Obviously, if it was more than just that, then great. But I'm sure you can, you know, you can find fulfillment in work that just fulfills your, you know, need for finances to finance your hobbies and stuff. But, you know, obviously don't take it only as that. If you strive for more, then I'd say go for it. That's just how my current situation is. Yeah, hopefully. Good luck with the internship. Oh, and I guess one question also with that internship. Are you solo internship? Because I know when I had internship, it was pair. Also, yes, thank God, my stats are max. I don't have to stay awake for this. It's like, I know this guy yaps a lot. Look, I got top 1 in the finals. They can't berate me. Okay, so no special social link, which is good. I'm not sure if I could go alone or with someone. Although to be fair, in civil engineering, I don't know how it would benefit being with someone other than, of course, you know, wanting to go with a friend. But like, you know, could still help like bide the time. Because I know I was with someone, and funnily enough, because again, we were in programming, we only had one work laptop with the both of us. So when there's the term pair programming, but we would literally just pass the laptop to each other depending on whether we got tired. Like, okay, I did enough work. Can you take over for a while? And then he would work. Then when he was tired, I would take over. Look, we were both working on the same thing, so ultimately it didn't matter in the end that we were on the same laptop.
Heading to practice?
Wait. Social. I need a persona. Social link. Student council. Student council is Emperor. Well, yeah, I mean, to be fair, that did mean like if ever one person wasn't using the laptop, like we'd help if ever they needed help, or the one I was with needed help, but that also allowed us to kind of just like have free time between each other, when we just swap places.
I'm looking for. How may I assist you?
It worked out in the end. Like we finished what we needed to do, and that's all that mattered.
Please take a look.
Also, Emperor.
So you'll be summoning this one. Very well. It's yours. This
Nope,
persona.
I already
next.
have you. Stop.
Are you finished? We look forward to your
Ooh,
next
hello,
visit.
Dead Doremi. Welcome to the stream. Hope you've been having a good, honestly, few months at this point. I feel like it's been a while. How have you been? Kinda just have been trying to play catch up with the, honestly, really long running games I've been doing. Like, I'm actually surprised it's taking this long. Like, it was a miscalculation on my part to run this game plus 2 other long RPGs. But, progress. We will eventually get through this. But yeah, hope you've been having a good week. It's, gonna be the weekend. You got any plans for this weekend?
Regarding the incident from the other day with the cigarette butt in the boys' bathroom, it seems the teachers want the student expelled as soon as we find out who it is.
Damn, that's direct. Dailies? Which dailies? ZZZ, Honkai Star Rail, or Genshin, or all 3 of them?
What?
Well, I guess we should have
It does
expected
hurt the
that.
school's reputation.
I'll keep everyone posted on this.
Or, I
That's
guess...
all for now.
No, not Punishing Grey Raven. What was the other one? What was the other one? It was not Punishing Grey Raven. It's the one made by the people who made Punishing Grey Raven. My mind is blanking on it. I mean, you probably know what I'm talking about.
Expulsion, huh? So, what do you think about all of this? About the smoker's punishment, I mean.
Also, for a second there, I thought you were saying, "God damn, that's severe," to the dailies message. I'm like, ah yes, doing dailies. Oh god, that's so severe. Like, I know, I've been there. I too have been in the gacha life.
Yes, I think so too.
Gacha where? Someone mentioned dailies, so I was just asking which dailies. Cause look, there's a lot of them.
Once I catch the culprit, I'll give
Also,
him a good
hello,
talking to.
bye.
The goal here should be to prevent this from happening again.
It feels so good just being able to do that so quickly. Also, that's the expulsion we're looking for.
I'm not counting on it, but it'd be great if I could get people like him to change their ways. I
don't sympathize with students who break the rules, but does kicking the bad kids out really make the school a better place?
It's like they won't learn from their mistakes.
It's really not like me to whine about it. I guess I'm just confused because I feel so powerless. If I can go above and beyond this time and earn the teacher's trust, my ward will hold more weight around here.
Wow.
Just you watch. I'll work my way to the top.
I literally asked between those three. Because it's usually between those three. But, because I forgot the name. What was the one that was made by the Punishing Gray Raven devs? The Bua! That's it! Wuthering Waves! Or is it that one? I mean, unless we're talking about older stuff. And okay, I say older stuff, but it feels mean to say older stuff and then say Arknights. Okay, FGO fits in the older ones. At this point.
You can head on out of here. And take care.
Because I mean, you could definitely go farther back. Because it's like, what is it? Grand Blue Fantasy? Because if it is, my condolences.
Oh, welcome back.
Okay, any special hangout? No special hangout today. Arknights is only 4 years old. Oh, he'll get a new ability. Nice. I mean, 4 years in game age is pretty old. Considering. Like, I mean, isn't Arknights 2 almost a thing? You know, that one that had that, like, gameplay that sort of looked like it had a mix of Death Stranding in it? You know, with building the watchtower and then using the zip line. That was Arknights 2, right?
Wow, that was so good! And the main character was cool and in control until the very end. That last line he exchanged with the casino's boss gave me goosebumps.
I mean, look, there's also that girl. There's also Girls Frontline 2 that's coming out. Which, I mean, look. I think it's understandable that the only thing people really have to say about Girls Frontline 2 is the fact that people are horny. Like, people are horny AF if they're playing Girls Frontline 2. Because the model viewer is dangerous there.
And how about that part when he was all count to 5? I hope I can be like him when I'm an adult. What do you think?
Like, I think I saw on Twitter recently, I forget who character, but literally they got like the, I guess the in-game camera to literally do like a like a top-down chest shot, and I'm like, my god, the degeneracy. I mean, I get it, but like, the public degeneracy. The game does it. I mean, I won't deny that. It looks good, but...
That's true. You can't really be hard-boiled if you're quick-tempered. You have to keep calm and never let the enemy get under your skin.
I mean, and again, you could always just switch over to the Cunny game. I mean, maybe that's your daily. Is it the Cunny game?
That might be just what I need right now. I tend to get worked up about what's right in front of me, don't I? That's exactly the kind of thing a kid would do. I need to fix that.
You're a child, trust you.
Well, now's as good a time as any to start. I'll give it my best shot. If I do that, do you think I could become like him? A cool, hard-boiled guy. Just like the detective in the movie.
You should see the latest release skin in Azur Lane. Right, that game's still alive. Yeah, I don't know which character you're talking about, but literally every live 2D animation of an outfit I've seen in a game has been getting to next levels of like degeneracy. Like, it's
right.
honestly bordering at this point.
Don't worry. I'll work hard and prove that I'm not just all talk.
Like, wasn't there one where one character was literally kneeling on the beach and then it's like zoomed into a ship in the sea, then it zooms out and it was actually showing the point of view in between her thighs? And I'm just like, the hell is this? Wow, that's good. I mean the skill, not the
Look at the time.
not the angle of the costume I was talking about. Look, you know what I was talking about. You know what I meant.
But I still want to talk about the movie. Wait, I'm not sleepy yet, okay?
I mean, as someone who has played Azure Lane before, honestly there weren't that many character designs that really got me. Like, if anything, I still do feel in terms of like ship girl character designs, I did still actually prefer Kankole. Like, I think Mutsu of Kankole is still like one of my like higher like designs of a ship girl. Taiho from Kankole is also pretty nice. And if anything, it is because of Taiho from Kankole where I'm like, I see Taiho from Azure Lane and I'm like, eh. Because they're both in a way short characters, but you know, Kankole has a little bit of a... What's the word? Dignity? Like, maybe that's too harsh, but that's just the vibe I get.
Oh, sorry. No one was here, so I figured it'd be okay.
It's rare to see you here. Is it for the archery team?
Yes, the teacher wanted a report.
I see.
Kankole's league's better than
That's a
Azure
lot
Lane.
of responsibility.
You know, especially in character design, I'd say.
Oh, not really. It's nothing compared to what you have to do. Actually,
Like, wait, because I think I
wanted
did
to
show it
ask you
before, but like I do actually have a Mutsu figure. I just need to find it. Like, let me find what Mutsu figure I have. Because I do have one. I just, for some reason, it's not one of the... Where is it? Where are you? Mutsu... let me just find one that has like multiple pictures. Because like there's no let me try my figure. And then I'll obviously post a picture in the I mean the link in the chat. This one. Like, for real, this figure is like, it's so good. Like I've talked about it before, where I have a pretty high standard for like quality of a figure before I own one. But this one, like, probably the best Mutsu figure that I've seen. It's really good.
Senpai, what are you fighting for?
Well, I guess you could say.
And the
it's
fact that
my way of
the
atoning for the
the
past.
chain on the anchor, you can actually like position that. Because it isn't like tied down to where it stops on the skirt. You can remove it. The chain, that is. So you can like wrap it around the leg if you want. You can leave it hanging. Like, it's super expressive in terms of like how you want the chain. It's so good.
In my case, I don't think I really have a reason anymore. I mean,
I know the whole story about my father now. I guess I could still fix the mistakes he left behind, though. Maybe I
But yeah,
should have
very
thought
much
about
worth
this
it.
earlier, huh?
So I feel figures nowadays have been like
But it took me
so
this long to
expensive.
start questioning myself.
I mean, I get it. Every year the cost of things go up, but like, man, like I already know I don't really collect that much figures, and it's been honestly quite the many years since I last bought one. But the increasing price definitely isn't helping. Then again, it's not like there's been a figure that I've been really itching to get recently, so like I mean that's fine, I guess. Like, you know, another avenue where I can save a bit more money by not buying
Defeating the
those.
shadows is probably a good enough reason.
But for the
huh?
ones I do have, like, I'm still pretty satisfied with the ones I got. Especially that one.
What are you trying to say?
I'm not exactly sure. But it's all gonna be over after the next full moon. So there's not much point in thinking about it.
That's true. Once we put an end to this, we can go back to a normal high school life. The rest of the student council will be here soon. We can pick this up later, though, if you want.
Oh no, that's okay. Thanks for listening.
Okay, so it's Saturday. Any special? Is that a special hangout with Fuka or a like just I wanna hang out with Fuka? It seems like a normal hangout request. I mean, the art club doesn't have session today. There's no student council, I believe, which is why Chihiro is available. Chihiro's at 9. Are you unavailable all of the days of the art class? Then that means you're unavailable Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That's a lot of days you're not available. No, I feel like I should use the Saturday as like the one day to maybe like free up the spot. So if ever, yeah, on the day where we can hang out with Fuka, Chihiro will be already maxed out, so that means like we'll be good. And I believe this is already the hangout to go to Max.
Thank you for taking the time to help me. Did you know that if you want a space to do street fundraising, you have to send the application 2 months in advance? I
Damn.
wonder if this is going
Actually,
to be
don't
enough
even if you need to
players.
strike, don't you need to like apply for the strike, which is so weird in my mind, because I'm like, yeah, it's like, we're gonna go on strike and disrupt the traffic in this area. Do you mind approving it? Like, why would anyone approve that? Unless, of course, there's repercussions of not, you know, approving it. Because, right, you know, don't you need to like actually like file for that or something with the government? Like, I feel like I heard that somewhere before, but I could be grossly incorrect here.
Yes, it is. But this is what I signed up for. The student council president mentioned the street fundraiser before, and now that it's almost here, I asked to be in charge of it. Ever since that business with Mr.
I mean, less the whole strike, going on strike against the company you're in, but more for like the space that you're taking.
I can even talk to the boys in my class now too.
But then again, if they have to pay to make use of that space, then I mean, you know, why would they say no, I guess? They're getting money.
Anyways, running this fundraiser is just the beginning. From now on, I'm not going to be afraid of trying new things. Oh, but I'd appreciate it if you could still help me every now and then. Just like Yes, thank you. Oh, that reminds me. Do you remember that illustration collection I found at the bookstore? Apparently, someone ended up buying it. I checked the other day and he wasn't there anymore.
No, the set.
But for some reason, I'm not sad about it. As long as whoever bought it is happy, then I'm happy too.
No! Don't say that! You're harkening back to that one comic where it's like, oh, I'm sad. But by me being sad, if someone else is happy, the happiness in the world has increased. So that means I should be happy. It's like, no girl, it doesn't work that way!
I'd like you to have this. It's a collection of manga short stories by the same artist. I bought it a long time ago, and I read it so many times that I've practically memorized it.
I mean, whoever the artist was, when they made that, I'm pretty sure they were like struggling a bit. But like, that's such a defeatist thought. Which I mean, I can understand. I feel we've all been there. But like, oh my god, what a visceral like showing of how one can accept defeat.
I'd like this book to be read by
And
all
not
sorts of
visceral
people
as in
too.
like bloody
Just
or
like the
anything,
illustration
but just
collection.
like how, like, by all accounts, that's just like a destruction of someone's emotional state.
I'm sure that's much better than me just keeping it for myself. Could I ask that you be the first of those many readers?
She's just gonna smile and wave. No! Of course she'd give you a shoujo manga.
Pass it on to someone else. Maybe it would
It's like
be
it
a
better
good
not be
idea to hand
BL.
it off at the bookstore.
Wait, can BL be shoujo? In a way.
It's not in print anymore, so you'll never see it in new releases. Thank you. I'm so lucky to have met you. That book couldn't be in better hands.
Cause like, I mean, again, I could be grossly wrong when I say this, but isn't like shoujo more of like the vibes and the kind of story it tells? So even if you did have like BL, couldn't it still be shoujo? Unless shoujo is literally like, oh, you know, shonen for guys, shoujo for the girl, so it has to star a girl. Because if it's literal in that sense, then okay, fine, you know, I'm wrong. It's just got me thinking where I'm like, would it be? Could it be? Star aimed at young women, so BL then. Look, you know it definitely is.
We now bestow upon
BL. We bestow upon thee the shoujo manga. But yay, Max! The justice reaches max. You can now fuse Melchizedek. Is that how you say it?
There she is, Fushimi-san.
Are we interrupting?
No, not at all. Did you need something?
Well, the student council led a street fundraiser a while back, and they asked for regular students to participate. Right? We were curious about maybe learning more. Did you have any information on that?
You're not gonna apologize for how you treated her last time?
Of course, I can help with that. Oh, thank you again for helping
Assuming
me
they're
today,
the same
Senpai.
people. Look, I'm labeling them as bad people because people were bad to her. You all
I'm
suck.
sorry I ended up taking so much of your time. I'll handle the rest by myself.
You sure?
I can do this on my own. It's just a little bit of talking.
Ah, that's the finish of the story arc there. That
if
one
the timing
line.
is convenient though, let's walk home together again sometime.
It's like, why would you reopen your own wounds like that?
And fill out
Damn,
your
you
name
got too
and password
brave.
form. Now, as far as what you should expect on the day of...
The door's the other way. Did we just walk into the walk towards the window and it's like, I'm out. Jumps out the window.
Welcome back.
I mean, look. I could picture him doing it. Hands in his pocket. Jumps out. Oh, so those ones are the stat boosting ones, which will not happen anymore. Yeah, let's check the second floor. Is there anyone here on the second floor? Oh, there is. I guess it's here.
Hello there. Pardon me.
Wait, does Iris already have her other stat? Wrong one. Stat, I guess. 30. It's not saying she can't get another upgrade, so might as well.
Pardon me.
I'm sorry, that was like, I think that was 2 streams ago, I believe. I'm sorry. So it's been a while. I mean, VODs are up on YouTube, so, you know. Or, is it up already on YouTube? I believe it should be up on YouTube. Wait, let me check what part I have on YouTube at the moment. Persona. What's the last YouTube one? The last YouTube one is... Oh, it is there. Okay, good. Okay, I mean, it should be on YouTube.
Excuse me.
If ever you did want to. For some reason. I mean, I miss him too. Man was like... I forgot how powerful he was. He just destroyed everyone. I miss him already.
You have my thanks.
Also, I did like how much more fleshed out he was, you know, with the additional story scenes.
In this scene, the main character says, "That ass better not crack under pressure."
Huh? I guess? Sorry, when I went to that ass, I thought of it in a more sexual sense. I'm sorry, that's my fault. I said, oh?
Usually, people's asses are already cracked. Yours is as well, right?
I get stopped!
I can always verify this by searching my database.
What do you mean by searching your database? What do you mean by searching your database?
However, I suspect it will currently be faster to investigate manually.
No, Sekuhala! Mitsuru! Sekuhala! Sekuhala!
Currently, this is the only section that I am unclear on. But I suspect that if I continue reading, I will encounter even more confusing phrases.
When you stare into the abyss, I guess it stares back.
If you don't mind, could I ask you to read with me until the end?
God, no, that's terrible.
Thank you very much. With your help, I've been able to update my records with new information. Apparently, this book has a sequel. If it is possible, I would like to read with you again sometime.
Please, no.
It's gotten rather late. We should head back to our rooms. Or should I say, our turfs.
Lemel. That's pretty cute. Ah! Yukari! I mean, definitely an option. Definitely an option. Like, I know social link increasing is very, like, tight in this game. But, the temptation's there.
I'm good. Good, good. Not bad, kid.
50? Damn. 24,000! Oh, good God, you're nickeling and diming me. I mean, I know I still have 187,000, but still.
Bye-bye.
So,
Damn, there's no even option to be like, no, I mean, you can still try to act like a superhero without the powers, but here's just like, yeah, no, you're done. You're done. You're done. Wow, okay, just because you have a maiden, you got so bold. Huh? Don't worry. I will be maidenless soon.
Jeez.
That's right.
Alright, so there's the hangout here, there's the hangout here. Like, efficiency. But also, I mean, I could just say, wait, did I just have 2 saves on Sunday? Okay, save on this one, overwrite this one after. I mean, I could always just say this is for like, so there isn't the part where the hangout with Yukari gets hung up. Like, oh, I need to like squeeze in an extra one because of, because it won't increase yet. Did I have a lover's persona equipped? Damn it! None. Who was Star? Star was rival athlete. Is the other student? I guess we're not hanging. Let me check the social links again. What's portions 4? I have 2 devil persona, which I guess I don't really need. Okay, we are going to see if we can fuse one of those devil persona into something else, so we can make space for a lover's persona.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
I too. What kind of persona do you desire? It is a special persona you desire, is it not?
I never made this one yet. Oh, because I haven't had Unicorn. I'll figure that out next time. Oh, so Baphomet.
Seeing what personas come to be is a great joy of mine.
Is this acceptable?
Alright, this guy. Did I really have a dark persona? I mean, you have Aegon, but not really. I guess White Rider is good.
This persona, yes?
And it does have the max, so it will I get a ton of levels in it. Actually, it'll get all 3, I think, if that's what the coloring implies.
What do you wish to inherit? Please choose what skills to inherit.
Though, I guess it is a little bit unfortunate that, like, for a guy who specializes in strength,
Please choose what
all
skills
he's
to
getting are
inherit.
magic skills. I mean, he's getting, like, there's a lot of boosts also for other skills. I guess that's a little...
Are you satisfied with this? Is this acceptable? Are you satisfied with this? This one is somewhat beneath you. This persona, yes?
I mean, just because it isn't max at magic doesn't mean it's worthless. Alright, but let's see. So, wait. We should start with Dionysus. So we have lightning. We have ice. We have fire and dark. We don't have wind. Well, okay, I guess you have wind technically. Which we are losing by fusing this.
This persona, yes? What do you wish to inherit?
So I guess we could give you the wind. You already have dark. We don't need that. We give you deathbound because you have a lot of physical. You nullify light. Ah, surprising for a skeleton. Multi-target could work. I guess dark boost. Life Aid is so good though. Like 8% HP and SP after winning a battle, like that's such good sustain. Like if anything, I feel like I'm just gonna get the persona back that does wind. Like if anything, at this point, I get Deathbound, Life Aid, multi-target boost, and... Are you talking about multi-target boost? Maybe not. Maybe Dark boost. And... maybe a lower defense. Or this one could be good. But I guess bosses are usually single cast anyway. And it's only 15% too. Yeah, I think I'd rather get this.
It appears it will receive an immense...
Yeah,
Why, this is
give me the
exciting,
power.
Isn't it?
Also, like, damn, the horse has so many eyes. How it's literally gonna see anything run by at the side and it's gonna like follow. Like, you know how they put those barriers on the side of the horse's eyes so it doesn't see other horses run so they don't gallop also? Like, good luck with this one. That does. Oh, and this. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. That sounds terrible. I don't really like insta-kill attacks anyway, so I'll get rid of this. Null Fear. I have other characters that have Deathbound. I mean, you're not really my target when I want someone to use magic anyway. So this is more of just like making you on par with my other persona, who also does dark. But, I mean, Null Fear is helpful. Like, any situation where all of a sudden an ailment could pop up, being, like, dodged is good. So yeah, I think I'm gonna give up Dark Boost for that. Why do you need Evade Dart? You already repel it. I guess if we're talking about, like, passing it on as a skill, but I don't think that's worth it to take. Yeah, I honestly don't think I'll take Evade Dark. And that way I can summon Lover's Persona.
This persona, yes?
Maybe even this one while I'm at it.
Acceptable? Very well. It's yours.
Just so I can like fuse it later on.
We look.
I mean, when that persona's running, it's probably closing all of the eyes it doesn't need. But still, that's not scary. Alright, so those are still fine. Deadline is still on next month anyway. So let's save. Today is 25. This one. Yeah! Let's go, Yukari! No, it's not voice. I mean, but it's fine. It just guarantees more for the future. I mean, yes. I mean, it's less about the color and more about the taste, but yeah, I mean, I guess it does look pretty. Can you call it strawberry rice cake if the skin isn't pink? You know, but what happens if you had rice cake that wasn't strawberry, but then dyed it pink? Will you call it strawberry then? Hmm? Like, stop at the color, you fool! But it's fine, it's fine. I'm kidding. But yay! So at least I think that should at least give us some buffer if ever we do decide to hang out with her and proceed to social link already. Oh, what? He gets another skill again? Huh. Wait, does that mean Aegis is also potentially getting another skill? Wait, or does the activity type determine whether they can learn an ability or not? So like with Aegis, I already did a lot of gardening with, so she can't gain a skill through gardening, but through other stuff, maybe she can? Or maybe maybe bookshelves are purely for stat increases, while other activities are the ones with the ability, with the option to gain an ability. While hanging out with Koromaru at this point, I believe is more item related, like you get an item for doing that. Okay, I mean we might as well do the hangout, especially if he's gonna get an ability.
was hoping you could watch me as I make the coffee.
Judge.
Okay, the beans are freshly ground and accurately measured. The water is about 90 degrees Celsius. Now, the pace and angle when pouring the water are really important. All right, here I go. Pour slowly and quietly in a circular motion. You'll know you're doing it right when it starts smelling really good.
Are you telling me or are you telling yourself this? Also, once again, in the evening, coffee in the evening. What about going to bed, kid?
It's not exactly what you'd get at a cafe, but I think I've improved a lot. There's so much to consider when making coffee. I get why people are so particular about it. I know it's a bit weird to ask at this point, but when do you feel like drinking coffee the most?
After lunch. Like, I know people are like, you drink coffee right after waking up, but I'm just like, I don't know. I feel if you're sleepy right after waking up, you probably just didn't get a good sleep, which is probably like, fix your arse. Because for me, the time I usually get like the tired wave hits is after lunch, which I know sounds like such a typical tired man situation where it's like, oh, you have a full belly, it's nap time. I can't help it. I guess when I'm taking a break, I guess that could work also.
Oh, I see. You know, that's the weird thing about the smell of coffee. Drinking it is supposed to wake us up, but the smell has a relaxing
exactly.
effect too. When my mom was still alive, the house used to smell like this every morning. Now I realize how often she'd make coffee, even on days she was busy.
Reminds me of that one episode of Dexter's Lab where they're like Dee Dee and Dexter are like discussing the effects of coffee and like trying to find out for themselves so they get the coffee that are meant for the parents. And the parents are just like dying because they didn't have the morning coffee.
Closely together. The smell of coffee reminded me of my mom. I wonder if it'll remind you of the times we spent here, drinking coffee together.
Like, makes you wonder, like, now that I'm at the age where, drinking coffee is normal, where I'm like, I've never really felt I feel like personally I never really felt the hit of coffee like that. So I'm like, I don't know if because I know some people say they get like they get a coffee high or stuff like that, but yeah, it's just like, does that really happen? So that, it can get kind of like even exaggerated more in shows and stuff. Because I don't know, maybe I'm just like either I'm resistant to it, which hopefully I'm not, because I would like coffee to wake me up. But maybe also it's not something you technically feel. It's just like you're just awake longer than you realize. Which I guess, to be fair, at that point, I wouldn't realize it. Tea is nice every now and then.
I'd better practice and treat you to another cup while we still have time. It'd be pretty sad if you only remembered my coffee being...
I mean, I do have a bunch of tea bags from the time I was in Malaysia still here. Like, one day I'll get through them.
I haven't gotten into something like this for a long time. I also think it's helped me practice staying focused. Maybe it's because I've been doing it so diligently.
Okay, to be fair, I wasn't the one that primarily got it. I mean, I definitely helped purchasing it, but it was my partner who was the one purchasing it, and then she gave me some of the bags. So I still have them with me. Wow, 10 SP each turn? That's really good!
Anyways, thanks a lot. Because of you, I think I understand the taste of coffee a little better now. Besides, if my mom liked it, I'm sure I will too. Oh, there's still more if you want a refill.
Look, child, it's the evening. I need to go to bed. Ooh, I like how it's not just okay coffee anymore. It's just excellent coffee.
Next time, it's gonna be even better than it was today.
Yeah, because the last time it was just like, it's okay. Like, so harsh.
Listen,
Oh, what am I being asked for? October is considered the month without gods because they're not around. But there's one region that instead calls it the month with gods because that's where they all go. You know which one it is? What is this question? No? Izumo? Izumo? I mean, getting it wrong doesn't matter because we're max stat, but I'm like, I don't think it's Dotonbori. And then imagine if it's that, just like I said last time, where it's like, okay, I'm gonna say Izumo. My gut said that.
exactly.
Oh, thank you, gut. I mean, not that I needed it, but I'll still take being correct. Okay, it is getting that time where, I usually, like, stop, but I do feel it is opportune that the track team social link is here. So I think I'm gonna do this social link, and then I think I'm gonna call it for today. But, I feel we did a lot. We got, like, a few social links to max. We've actually progressed a few weeks. Okay, wait. I like did 1 week. It takes 3 hours to do 1 week. What? Did it take this long to go past that many days? I mean, to be fair, I guess I did start the stream with 35 minutes of talking. So if anything, I guess I have myself to blame. But I mean, look, the title says slow progress, not fast progress. So we will eventually get through them. But let's do this first before I end. Get another social link to the max. Because again, I don't wanna end too late. Because again, mom is still here, and the longer it takes, it's getting late in the day. Don't wanna like be too noisy the entire late evening.
My knee's not so
Still good progress. Hopefully next time we continue, it's continuing until next week, until doing a Tartarus run. And then maybe, depending on how fast the Tartarus run goes, although obviously it's getting longer by the minute, either full moon event will be next time or next time. But at least that's how I can kind of like see it going down for now.
You mind giving Kaz's leg a quick massage?
No problem. Let's see that leg.
Sorry. You're missing practice because of me.
Hey, don't be like that. This is for your nephew, right?
Still, I'm really sorry.
I started my way back to the dorm after practice.
Hey! Do you have a minute? There's something I want to talk to you about.
Let's hear it.
Actually, let's go somewhere else. I don't want anyone from the team hearing. Plus, it might take a while, so...
Food?
Let's go somewhere. Anywhere.
Is it the ramen place? Let's see, is it the ramen place? Okay, no, not the ramen place. It's the Smarts place.
Where do I even start? It's all a mess in my head. First things first. This is for you.
Sports tape.
My nephew gave it to me. He said it's a good luck charm.
Huh? Don't you need it?
He gave me more than I'll ever need.
Oh, so you have copies. I see.
And
I
if
see.
you get hurt during practice, now you can tape yourself up.
Oh, that kind of tape. My mind, oh my god, my old mind. Because when I heard sports tape, I literally thought like a VHS tape. Like, oh god. My age.
I wanted you to be the first to know. I've made up my mind. I'm gonna have surgery to fix my knee.
What about the big meat?
I don't think there's enough time for me to recover by then, but that's okay. I don't mean to pout or anything. I'm just trying to stop making selfish choices. I don't think it's right for the whole team to suffer because of my knee and my nephew.
I think, you could have made that sentence like, the whole team doesn't have to suffer because of my nephew. You're welcome.
Even if I manage to win, I don't think I'd feel good about it afterward. Up until now, all I could think about was winning. But my eyes opened up after Coach grilled you about my knee.
Phew.
It was such an obvious
Okay, that's
thing.
enough.
I realized I can't keep thinking only about myself. Winning still means a lot to me. That's part of who I am, and that's probably not going to change. But for now, I'm not going to worry about winning races. I'm going to focus on winning back my health instead.
Finally. Took you a long time to get here.
You think so? In a good way, right? Like, I'm more mature.
Yes, but you asking this, you've lost it now.
Anyway, I can't just keep asking for your help all the time. That said, thanks for everything you've done for me so far. Between practice and rehab, I'll have a lot going on. But I'm gonna kick butt, both of them. And someday, I'll kick your butt too.
Look, if you do that, I just have to aim for the knee. Then it'll be over for you.
I am Val.
Look, you take all the advantages you can get.
Finally matured. The innermost power of the chariot archon hath been set free. We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the
Journey
chariot within
once
thyself.
again. Yes. Ooh, you now fuse Thor, the mighty god of thunder.
I'm gonna go tell my nephew what happened and offer to go through rehab with him. Wonder which one of us will recover first. He's a tough one, just like me.
Yay, another social link that's max.
Welcome back. I have a suggestion.
Just checking. Yeah, so that's stat increasing, not skill increasing. This one, what is the stat increase? Oh, so no new skills for that one.
I see.
Just taking a quick glance before I save. And this one is just stat increasing. Okay. So kind of like free-ish evening, which honestly is kind of like the perfect evening to call it here for now. So yeah, so with that, we're saving it here. So next time, hopefully, because the week after this one would be the full moon. So Tartarus will probably happen sometime on the 31 on the 1. In-game, not real life. So that's probably next stream. And then, depending on how long that takes, could either try to squeeze in the full moon, or, make that the start of next stream. But yeah, I guess with that, I guess I can keep it here for now, just so there's some BGM. But yeah, but as always, for those that chatter, for those that stop by, for those that lurk, do always appreciate the support. I feel like I always said 4 things when I'm kind of blanking on what I used to say. I need to look at my old VODs. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Hope you guys have been having a good day, afternoon, and or evening. And once again, it is going to be the weekend. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend. I know I will probably like playing some stuff or watching some stuff. It's kind of open. So see how that goes. In terms of stream next week, hopefully I can get back to 3 times a week. But again, given my current situation that my mom is staying in my apartment for a few months, no guarantees with being able to consistently have 3 streams per week because, you know, things can change suddenly. But if ever I do have 3 streams next week, we'll try to continue my long-running games, aka Unicorn Overlord, Disco Elysium, and Persona 3, as there isn't anything else I would want to squeeze in at the moment. But actually, wait, this next week is next week is still September, because if ever there is a time where I'd want to squeeze in a different kind of game, that would be October, where, you know, October horror games, like I feel I'd want to try to like squeeze in some horror game options during the month of October. I still need to look for candidates for that. I mean, I have one game, but like I heard it isn't that long, so maybe like having at least one more other game would be nice. So obviously, if you guys have suggestions for a horror game for me to play, you know, just let me know, and I'll try to like schedule one of those within the month of October. But yeah, like, you know, that's for then. Next week, probably the usual 3. So yeah, but you know, as always, you know, thank you guys for joining me in this stream, and I hope you guys join me in my next one. Until then, guys, bye guys, bye. Actually, wait, how many people are here? Because usually, I mean, like, look, I kind of get self-cautious sometimes, but depending on how many people are there, it's like if I raid or not. Oh, I see one person. But I do appreciate it regardless. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna call it here. Thank you guys though for being here. Bye guys. Bye.